rookie error. What was the process of getting over that, and what's been the process of kind of regaining your jump shot too the last couple of games?
I mean, it felt a little bit better. It's not 100%. It might not be 100% for the rest of the year. But, I just got to stop thinking about it and just be tough enough and make sure that I'm using my guide hand to make some shots, and that's pretty much it.
It's Coleman, offensively, the second half had some slow moments for you guys, but what kind of led to that? And maybe how did you guys maybe turn that around at the end to finish it off?
I think we just got a little too stagnant. They're throwing the matchup zone, regular zone, 3-2, man. They're just throwing different defenses at us. And we were trying to run some of our man sets against it. Sometimes we ran into the ball screen, they just switch it, and all of a sudden they'd be in man. So I think it was just, we needed to start recognizing what they're in, and I think we did that late. Kind of got into our zone sets, kind of had me in the high post, and just moving the ball, and then using Marcus and our bigger guards and the post ups and the spacing on the backside. I think we did a good job of that late.
Coleman, what was your assessment of just playing this Colgate team, a team that's made it to the tournament the last 4 years?
Yeah, we knew they were going to be good. We knew they had size. They played two bigs. We knew they had a good point guard, some shooters off the bench, but we never took them lightly at all. We knew they were an NCAA tournament team, and like Coach said, right now we're projected to be like a 3 seed, I think, and they're like 13, 14, somewhere around there. So these are the type of games you get in the tournament. So preparing for that, it's a noon tip. You might get one of those in the tournament. So just preparing for the future in March. Not necessarily looking ahead, but just having a good feel for what these games are going to be like.
Just for either of you, when you're both able to step out and hit threes like you were tonight, what's that do from a spacing perspective offensively?
It'll be tough for people to guard. They were playing two bigs. They had to switch some things around. They start switching, and you can kind of tell when a team works on switching or not. I can tell they're not used to switching, but those are some of the things you have to, because if you play in a drop, I can space hit a three, Quincy could hit a three. We could play small ball. Yeah, it's good when we're all hitting shots. It creates shot opportunities for all of our players. So it's good when we step up and knock down shots.
Quincy, when you got 4 guys kind of scoring all equal like that, is that what this team can do a lot? Or
yeah, we got multiple guys that can score double digits every game, and obviously it's going to be good for us when it happened. But like we said, I think we really got to focus on our defense for our offense to get going.
Yes, we've always heard that finals week is a long week, and coming off the 3 games you had the previous week, the focus you guys had to come out like you did, what's that tell you guys about maybe how dialed in you are collectively?
I mean, we just got to pay attention to details. The scouting report is really important. And like I said, our defense, when we locked in on defense and not making a lot of mistakes, we're a pretty good team, one of the best in the country, and we just got to keep doing that.
Quincy, to dovetail off that point, there was a point in the second half where you guys were 1 of 11. You still had an 18-point lead. You actually had outscored Colgate. Like, from a defensive standpoint, how do you kind of not let your offense dictate how you defend?
I mean, it's just our focus. I think it's just a mentality at the end of the day, and we just got to keep communicate, make sure that we're not making mistakes, and if we do, we just got to correct them and not let a run affect us. It's a game of runs, so it's gonna happen.
Coleman, we saw you and Dane play a little bit for the first time this season. What do you think of that? What can that add for you guys? And what do you kind of see from Dane as you're playing big minutes, obviously making a big impact? But what have you seen from him?
Yeah, I think I love playing with Dane. I think he's unstoppable when he gets deep in his post-ups. He does one power dribble, goes right up. I think he's unstoppable when he does that. And I'm not a 5. But I'm doing it right now for the team. So whenever I get an opportunity to play that forward position, it always feels good. But I think I like playing with Dane. I want to get on the court more with him, be at the 4. I feel like I'm a good post entry guy, and I feel like sometimes we miss him a lot. And I'll be in the game, I'm like, dang, I wish I was in there. I'd be able to hit him. So no, that's definitely something I want to see going forward is me and him playing together.
You guys both talked about the rebounding in Tennessee and kind of wanting to get more of it. What was the week like for you guys to come out and respond the way that you did?
I mean, I think we worked the whole week on rebounding, and we just we carried that today. I don't know how much we out rebounded them. About like 18, yeah. So I think we did a pretty good job, and we just gotta keep doing that.
For either of you guys, the ability to post multiple guys, we've seen Marcus do that a lot, obviously Coleman, you've even done it some. How does that factor into your offense? How much of a value is it that you can do that number of different guys?
Yeah, I mean, we got bigger guards, like I said, so just being able to exploit matchups. If they want to keep a big down there, we'll just have shooters on that backside. If someone's not comfortable shooting the ball, maybe it's a guy like Ty who can get right to a step up. And if his man's helping in the paint, who's going to support him in like a DHO ball screen, set screen. So, yeah, it's definitely something we look at, especially last year when you got a guy like Jalen Pickett who did that to us the whole game, who was able to find shooters space, and there's kind of nothing you can really do about it but live with the result of a tough two. So.
I guess for either one of you, just Terrence blocked 5 shots. I mean, is that a big number? Or do you see him do that in practice?
I think he's definitely capable. He's a freak athlete. He gets up there, get his head on the rim. So that's definitely something he takes pride in. Is his defense. He hustles all the time. So it's not shocking to me at all. Him getting up there, getting some blocks. So.